All right, kick it off with, I guess, like the normal show, the Forecast 500, measuring the value of the NFT market as a whole. This is cross-chain, down 0.25%, and then dialing in deeper, going to the individual blockchains. Ethereum down 0.43%, Solana down 0.57%. I don't know, Polygon looking a little sus here. I don't know if I buy that up 4.61. What happens sometimes with these indexes is very, very low volume can cause them. They can get a little out of whack. I'll just say that. So maybe a little tweak we need to make here, like a big sale can really throw it off. And here's Cardano up 0.02. Something is interesting on Cardano. I don't know exactly what, but they've been bucking the trend really for months here. And so while Ethereum has been pretty consistently down, I'd say for 2-3 months here, Cardano, if you go back a few months, see if I can find the exact date, dial it in. But look, even going back 60 days, Cardano's only down 1.78. If I go to Ethereum, it's going to look very different. 21%. So yeah, Cardano NFTs are definitely worth your time and attention if you're looking to trade here. There's definitely profits over there. There's not on Ethereum. And I'll show you how little profits are on Ethereum. Let's dive into the global sales yesterday. Just over 8 mil, which is actually a very, very worrisome number. Like, pretty darn shocked to see that. You know, like shocked and not surprised at the same time. It's just so low. We used to see Ethereum all on its own do 20, 50 million. To see global sales now at 8 mil is actually crazy. Okay, so I'm going to put this in some context here, that 8 million in sales. But I'll actually, hang on here. Sellers down to 48,000, buyers down to 45,000. Getting pretty low here. Transactions fell off by almost 100,000 in a single day here. Look, I'm talking about profits here. Yesterday, in the negative, sellers were on the losing end of trades, making $4.6 million. That's an incredible number. That's a number that looks more like actual harvesting last year and the year before. And the loss harvesting is just getting started here. That's going to ramp up as we get closer to the end of the year. Okay? So that single day of sales puts us more in the range of January, February 2021. 8 mil here. I went all through this. I went day by day for the last 2.5 years. We're at January, February levels. And just now, getting into the period of slowness. The second half of the year is incredibly slow for NFTs. So we're now at those levels. I don't know if we can get to early January levels. Take a look at this, though. Early January is more like 1-2 million a day. That's global. In fact, even at the beginning of January 21, we didn't even cross a mil. I don't know if we'll get there, but at this point, seeing 8 mil in a single day now, maybe we can get that low. Just absolutely shocked to see those numbers. Okay. Rewind a bit. I want to show weekly too. And actually tomorrow, maybe tonight, I'm going to end up doing a full week review on the data right on the Crypto Slam channel. So if that's interesting at all, I'm not going to cover news, just the data. Then follow Crypto Slam on X. Do that deep dive there. Okay. Weekly numbers right now, 68 mil. The data period ends tonight in 11 hours. So in 11 hours, we'll wrap this week. We'll cross 70 mil for the week, but barely. We'll get to 75 mil or so. Okay, now where does that put us? That puts us to June 2021 levels, right? We're not going to hit this 88 mil. We've already got this beat. So it puts us right in this range, May, June 2021. Again, shocking to see, but also not surprised at the same time. It's those January numbers. I just don't know if we fall quite that low. Right, 50 mil in the week, 35 mil. I don't know. But again, if we see it, I don't think I'll be surprised. Dude, glad you like the setup. Been really playing around with this. It's dude, it's a little bit of work that goes into it. You stream, so you know. Last point here. Last point on the daily, and it's about profits. Okay, that negative 4.6 mil, where does that come from? Especially with volume being so low. Where are those losses piling up from? We have individual sales like this that sold yesterday. Sold for 53 grand, right? 32 ETH. But the last sale was almost $500,000 2 years ago. Right? So if we're in the negative $4.5 million or so, doesn't take many of these kind of sales to really add up and really push that metric in that less favorable direction. And there's a few of those, right? Here's another Bored Ape that sold last time, 175 grand. It sold for 45 grand here. So losing over $100,000, 130,000 or so. And, you know, everybody's favorite boggles, right? The historic boggles. I don't know what those are, but again, big loss. Those add up. And something's going on in the Bored Ape collection too. I was looking through some of the top sales, and there's just a big volume of them selling at like $10,000, $20,000 losses. So again, just in bulk, those do add up too, bringing us somewhere in that $4.5 million range. That number is going to change though. Over the next day here, our wash trade algorithm is going to go and it analyzes all of the trades. Hang on, I'm going to try changing the screen. Boom. Okay, it's going to change. It's going to go and analyze all of the trades from the past 24 hours. If it sees those NFTs sold again, or I guess I can't reveal the secret sauce, but we have a secret sauce. If it's flagged as a wash trade, those numbers will go back and be updated. So the wash trade number might be higher, might be lower. I guess we'll find out tonight, tomorrow. Okay. Top 10 collections today. D-Market, Bored Apes, Mutant Apes, Gods Unchained, Art Blocks, Sorare, DraftKings, Play NFT, D-Gods, and Oni One Force. I never know if I say that right, but yeah, Oni One Force. Anything stand out here? To me, no. Just love seeing D-Market, Gods Unchained, Sorare, DraftKings. I call them the four. Those four collections are different from the rest. Huge supply, high volume, low prices. That's a taste of the future of NFTs. That is what NFTs will look like in the next bull run. Actually, between them, because they are bear market resistant, because they're so affordable, and because they have utility, like DraftKings, right? Play fantasy football backed by NFTs. It's going to work in a bear market, constantly in the top 10, and they've regularly pushed Polygon up to the number 2 ranked blockchain. They fell to 4 now, but they've been at 2, 3. God, I'd love to see somebody flip Ethereum. And in this bear market, we have that chance. 5 million a day is not a lot. All of these blockchains, shouldn't say all of them, but I'll just say it anyways. All those blockchains have done 5 million a day in a bull market, especially Bitcoin, especially Immutable X behind Gods Unchained NFTs, Polygon, yes, Solana, yes, all of them. They can flip Ethereum. I don't think we've ever seen that too. I want to see it. I don't know. That'd be cool. Nothing else here that's really standing out, right? Just your typical day of trading. Yeah. Although this kind of jumps out. I'm not going to go deep into this. But a D-Market skin. Those are the Counter-Strike Go and Team Fortress 2 and Dota 2 and Rust skins. People don't realize they think the D-Market NFTs are just NFL rivals. They're not. Well, they are that. But the biggest sales are coming from D-Market and those gaming skins. So pretty cool. All right. Typically, I get into the news. There is so little news. I covered most of it yesterday. So I know my boy Moisty is here watching along. I like to collect art. He knows this. It's probably my favorite thing to talk about in the space. So of course, leading it off with some art news. Check this out. An artist named Refik. He's the artist behind Winds of Yawanawa. It's a new collection. Everybody's going bonkers over. Price of that collection too, up to 5-6 ETH. It's one of those ones. Okay, you guys know those art collections where they become historic, right? They become these 10, 20, 30 ETH pieces. That's what Winds of Yawanawa. That's what that's going to turn into. I'm sure of it. Because of the collectors that it has. Because of the reputation the artist is building up. People singing this guy's praises yesterday. Okay, well, his artwork, this is not an NFT, but it's being featured on the Las Vegas Sphere. Huge for NFTs because it excites artists. Artists now look at this. They want to be on the Sphere. They look into Refik, and they learn that he is an NFT artist, right? That this guy's making a living now selling his art on the blockchain, right? So it doesn't have an NFT market impact right now, but this is breeding for us a new generation of creative people that are going to come to the blockchain, who are going to sell their art on the blockchain. pretty damn cool for the scene here. So there it is, right in the heart of Vegas. Really, really cool to see. And final piece of news here. You guys know Trevor Jones. He's the artist behind, what is it, the Bitcoin Angel? So he had, I don't know. I think this is cool, and I think it's silly at the same time, right? But Trevor Jones throws a party at a castle every year. And it's just to celebrate his collectors, celebrate the arts. For everything we do online, he wanted to bring something more IRL. I can appreciate that. Moisty, our buddy Ebos, goes to this. At least he did last year or the year before. I don't know if he's making this a yearly thing, but it's a beautiful castle in Scotland. I don't know what it costs to get there. I can't imagine it's cheap. Actually, let's dive in and see if we can find it out. No. Must be closed. I don't know. I don't know what the cost is to get there. I don't know if you just need to own his NFT. But pretty damn cool happening that's happening, I guess, this weekend. Shit, I'd like to go to that sometime. Cool. All right, that is the show. Okay, that's the goal here. And in fact, we did this in 13 minutes. My goal is to make these 5-minute shows. When I can edit the videos, they're 5 minutes long, right? We hit the market, we hit the news. Give you really an opportunity to not have to stay plugged into NFTs all day long. Otherwise, right, you're scouring websites and Discords and Twitter, or you're listening to an hour-long Twitter Spaces to get your daily updates. You don't need to do that now. Check out my 5-minute videos every day on this channel, but also on Twitter. On Twitter, follow me at NFTLDR. Get your daily updates. It's that simple. All right, guys, I'll be back later tonight, I think, with the weekly update again on the Crypto Slam channel. If not then, though, because I might put a little more work into editing that. But if not then, definitely back tomorrow morning. Regular method, pre-recorded video, edited, short, tight. It's going to be good. Anyway, till the next time. See ya.